Hey, what's going on, everybody? Not sure if any of my subscribers are watching my current videos. I have a wide range of topics. I talk about fishing, trains, finances, motivation, a wide range of topics. And at one point I was making videos talking about being a terminal operator, working as a terminal operator, being a person in charge, being a load master, being a dock master, being a lead operator, operator 1, operator 2. Well, in my previous role, that's what my last position was. I was the lead operator, and a part of me being a lead operator was unloading rail cars. So some terminals called it railcar unloader, or some terminals called it terminal operator, railcar unloader. It just depends on what company you work for and what they want to call it. Doesn't matter. But what is amazing, I'm recording a video about my journey on becoming a conductor with Amtrak, and while recording a video of trains, the car that stopped directly across from me is the car that I would be unloading at my previous job. So no, I'm not going to get into the exact specifics on how to unload the car, but unloading the car is not hard at all. It's just 1, 2, 3 pieces of tools or equipment and unloading the car. It's not hard at all. The biggest part is making sure that the car is empty. So a lot of times there are numerous ways you can do that. You can look at the gauge inside the terminal, run a stop gauge, compare it with the paperwork, and look at the amount of product that was in the tank versus what's in the tank now, and subtract it, do the amount. Or you could visually inspect the inside of the car to make sure that the car is unloaded numerous ways. But this car would be a car that would come in that would have ethanol loaded in the car. So we would unload ethanol at the terminal. And then what is so amazing is this is a butane car. And you see how this car doesn't have a placard on it. So by this car not having a placard on it, it's empty. It's supposed to be empty, because if it was loaded, you would need to have 4 placards on all 4 sides of the car. And as you can see here, this car here is a butane car. See the number 1075? So like you can definitely tell the difference between the 2 cars. So this is a butane car. This is a car that would come in loaded with ethanol, and your terminal may not even unload rail cars. You may just have pipelines. It just all depends. But if anyone is searching on YouTube and they have a question about, hey, I have to unload rail cars, what did that entail? So say like you come in, whatever day you get rail car switches, you might get switched twice a day, you might get switched once a day, you might get switched 3 times a week, you might get switched 1 time a week. It all depends. The only thing that matters is you know your job, you know the procedures, you know how to perform when the time comes to perform. So not hard at all. Like you might have 100 car rail set that comes in and they spot 20 cars at a time. You might have a terminal that has only spot for 4 cars. It does not, I'm not going to sit here and say this is what you're going to be do, because it varies terminal to terminal. But it is nothing hard. You could do it. Just make sure you read the procedures, the manual on how to properly do your job as a rail car unloader, if that's what you're going to be doing. It's not hard at all. The hardest part of it is the long process. And that's another variable. Well, how strong is the pump? I mean, is the pump strong? Is it a little pump? If you have 6 cars, does it take 4 hours? If you have 1 car, does it take 3 hours because it's not that much head pressure on the pump? A lot of variables. But I hope this video serves someone well. If you have any questions, drop me a comment. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, please subscribe. Thank you for your view, and I hope you have a great day.